Hello, good evening, everyone. Oh, I said everyone. Hi, Charito Gabuya here, coming on to you live from my Facebook page, Charito Gabuya. Um, Good evening, good morning. Oh, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who'll be stumbling on my live tonight. Tonight I have a very special guest. She's also Filipina and we speak the same language. So I'm very excited to bring her on to my page and for her to talk about her journey in this digital business. I just met her here. We're both in Canada, but I just met her through my digital business, and that's why I'm so excited. Without further ado, I would like to bring on Mel. And there you go. Hi, good evening, Mel. Happy weekend.
Good evening, Cha. How are you?
I'm good. It's Friday, so we usually finish late at work. That's why. How are you? How was your work today?
I'm good. I'm good. I came from hello, hello.
My daughter. She's
I
been okay.
After work we just went straight to my kids' eye checkup, and so
Oh.
we spent 2 hours there. So we just came back. We had supper, and I had a little bit of rest, and then here I
That's good.
am.
Ready to hustle again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
So,
not?
mm-hmm. Um, I first and foremost, I would like to thank you for accepting my invite. Um, I told myself after we had that interview exchange, I said to myself, maybe I would do it like more often, if weekly is often. I would yeah, do it on my page because I seem to enjoy bringing on other people to my page, and so other people who follow my page would also see other digital business owners and learn about their journeys, right? So yeah, tonight we'll be learning about Mel's journey in the digital business. But first, I would like her to talk about herself and just a little background about yourself, Mel.
Okay, hello everybody. How are you? I am here in Saskatoon. It's part of Canada. It's evening here, and once again, my name is Mel De Los Reyes. I am a mom of five wonderful children, and we migrated here to Canada in 2008. Me and my husband were both public servants. We
Mhm.
work in the I work in the Department of Education and for 15 years, and my husband in the Philippine National Police
Oh.
department, yeah, for almost 15 years as well. And so when we
Mm-hmm.
came here to Canada, it is really a big change for us because
True.
we cannot bring our jobs back home
Mm-hmm.
because as for me in my part, it's a different educational background. It's the different educational curriculum. So I need to go back to school for 44 units, so it's really hard for
Oh,
me. And
yeah.
kids were still young at the time,
Mm-hmm.
so I did not work for 3 years. And then at the time, it's really hard, and I keep looking on my previous job, and so I
Yeah.
enrolled online classes that got me this job now that I'm doing in the hospital.
Oh.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's my story. What else do you need to know about me?
How did you get to know about this digital business and what attracted you to it?
Okay, I would like to let everybody know that I've known this business 2 years ago, but I did not believe it at first. I'm so skeptical in the beginning,
Mhm.
so I just shove it off. I ignored it
Yeah.
for a year, for more than a year, because I said to myself, it is really too good to be true that people
Mhm.
are earning money online. So I did not join for a year until last year in September. I I was still looking for something because I already have three kids in the university. So I
Oh.
said to myself, it's still not enough. What I've earning, me and my husband's earning is still not enough because university,
True.
as we know, it's really expensive. So
Yeah.
we need to support them, even though they have been working. They have money also.
Mhm.
They got money from their high school. They were doing
Yeah.
very well in their schooling. So when you are doing
Oh.
that, you can get money from the school. So even though they are doing good, they have money
Mhm.
in to start up with the university, still we need to support them.
Oh,
So
yeah. Yeah.
after a year of ignoring this business, I look back and I watch
Mhm.
again until I saw this lady, the lady that I just interviewed recently, Miss Joanne Thorne from
Oh.
Calgary.
Ministry.
I was
Okay.
really
Okay.
touched by her story. She also has a kid in the university, and because of this business, she was able to support her son in the university. So I said to myself, I was shaking.
Mhm.
I said, oh, there's the mom. I can relate to her story. I am a mom also. So I
Yeah.
messaged her, and then she really told me that, yes, this business is legit. You just have to
Mhm.
work on it. You just have to give it time. You give it 2 years. So that's what she told
Mhm.
me. So that's
Yeah.
what got me into this business. I started last September 2019, and
Mhm.
since then I never looked back. I love my journey. I know everybody has a different journey. I love it so far. This is the business that will be for me forever. I will never
Yeah.
trade it, whatever businesses there is, because it's not just money that we can get from this business. It's also the community, the people in
Mhm.
the community. I have experienced firsthand the support. My mom was hospitalized last June, and I couldn't believe how I was supported by the people in the community. We were not even connected financially, but they were
Mhm.
there to support me in those times of I was scared during that time. I was really
Yeah.
scared. I because mom, yeah,
Mhm.
I don't have a dad anymore, so she's the only person. She's the only parent I have. So I was really scared because she's kind of older and she has to undergo a lot of surgery, just
Oh.
not just one. So I was
Mhm.
scared, and then the community really give me strength, give me prayers, give me support, encourage me to be strong. So
Yeah.
I managed to overcome that part of that stage of my life, and then
Mhm.
until now I'm enjoying it. I've changed my mindset. I'm proud to
Mm.
say that I am not the same Melchora before. Before I always find some excuses to do things. Like for example, if I want to exercise, I always say, oh, I don't have time. I
Yeah.
always find excuses. I always have these excuses in my mind that
Mhm.
sometimes I believe that it's already true. Like it's already true, even if it's not true. If,
Yeah.
if you only find time, you can have time. Like before,
This is true.
I want to read, but I always say I don't have time because I have 5 kids. I always say that. And
Mhm.
then now I know that when you really want to do something, when you really want to you are passionate about doing something,
Yeah.
you need to find time, you need to create time for yourself. There is
Mhm.
always a way when you want it. There is always a way. So now I love
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
Yeah.
That is true. Like I think my number one hurdle, aside from the mindset of becoming a go-getter, is my procrastination, because I always delayed things. I don't know why. It's maybe I'm the youngest in the family, and maybe I just got used to like people um doing things for me, and so yeah. So that's my number one struggle. But with the community, you get encouraged to do things, and yeah,
We should
that's my.
also
Mm-hmm,
we should also acknowledge that we're only human, that we
mm-hmm,
will not be so hard on ourselves also, because I know that it's a change. You
true.
are jumping on a change. It doesn't just happen in one day. You need to
That's
practice
true.
yourself. You need
Mm-hmm,
to. So, if, for example, if you say you are really procrastinating all the time, you need to master yourself every day. For example, today you are just procrastinating for like an hour. So tomorrow you'll be
mm-hmm.
procrastinating for just like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
So you give yourself
that's
a
true.
break also. Do not be so hard on yourself, because change won't happen in one day. It's the everyday routine, the everyday
Mm-hmm.
practice, the everyday um the everyday trying to perfect your imperfections.
Oh
I know
yeah,
that
yeah,
we are
yeah.
not perfect.
True.
Humans as we are, we always tend to have excuse. I will not say that I'm always like positive all the time. There are times also that I feel the negativity, but the good thing is
Mm-hmm.
I can just, I have some friends from all over the world. I can message, oh, I feel this way. I feel so down today, this moment. So this is what I'm feeling. So I, I just need someone who will give me some tough love, and then I
Oh,
will be
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is true. It's not we're just humans. We're not always bright all the time. We're not always
Yeah.
feeling great all the time. There's always
Mm-hmm.
seasons of life, but
Yeah.
you just have to do your best every day. You just have to show up. You just have to be the best of the person you can be.
Yeah, that is true. I think yeah, moving on to the next question now. Um what for me, I think, because I used to love to read, and yeah, for a long time now I haven't really gotten back to reading, although I used to read just novels. But being in this business now, we're encouraged to like read stuff that we will feed our minds, and yeah, help us change our mindset, of course. Yeah, and so that's one thing that I have gotten back because of this business, and that's one thing that I love. But for you, I would like to know what is that one thing, or other people would complain because I always ask for one thing, but if you can just state the things that you love most about this business, what are those?
Oh, okay. The things maybe I
Yeah.
don't know. The things that I love the most about this business first is the community.
Mhm.
I would have not known you or my business partners from Scotland or my business
Mhm.
partners from Hawaii or different states in the US or in
Yeah.
Germany or in Australia or in Switzerland. Did I mention it, Switzerland? Or in New Zealand? I would
Mhm.
have never known them had it not because of this business. And because of that, because of this business, I've widened my connections, and also
True.
I have known the people that who are like-minded, that I can mirror myself. Oh, I want to be like them. I want
Yeah, yeah.
to, the people that inspire me, they're the people that I wanted to be around every day. I don't want to
That is
be
true.
around with people that are negative, that are
Mm-hmm.
complaining, that feel that they are always the victim. I want to be connected with people who have the same goals, who have the same dreams, who have the same passion as me. So that's the one
Yeah.
thing. And then the second part is the business itself, because it is very flexible. It is run, it is backed up with a system that is just connected to our phones, to our cell phones. So
Yeah.
any time of the day, you can do your business. I just worked this morning, and I have my phone with me, and I can check my business. Or when I was at the eye clinic with my kids,
Mm-hmm.
they have their, as just what I said, they had their examinations, they have their checkup. I have my phones, and I can just go to my business. So that's
Yeah.
the one thing that I love the most, the flexibility, that we can just
Mm-hmm.
do it anytime, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Even we are doing something that is most important to us. As I am doing the most important thing to me, my kids. So I can
Mm-hmm.
be with them. I can go with their appointments.
Yeah.
I can just sit with them, and then if there's someone who is asking for inquiries for my business, I can just answer it anytime. So that's the second thing that I love the
Yeah.
most about this business. And also the third one is the training. I love the training
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just all about business. There are also part of this training that is good for growth, for yourself, for your
Yeah.
development, for
That
self-development
is true.
as a person. So I hope I would never experience those had it not because of this business. I would not have been this kind of person that I am now had it not
Mm-hmm.
because of this business. So, and also the last thing is I got to help people. That's the best thing that I love the most about this business. I can
Mm-hmm.
help people who the same as me is looking for something to better
Yeah.
themselves, not just themselves, but also with their families. So
Mm-hmm.
I love that I can inspire them, that I can motivate them, that I can push them and give them
Mm-hmm.
some tough love if needed. Yes, that's what I love the most about this
Mm-hmm.
business. I can be a mentor, and I can be an instrument also for their lives to change in the future.
Oh,
Yeah.
very well said. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that, Mel. Yeah, this business is a people business first and foremost. And yeah, aside from just like our initial reason for starting our own digital business is for mostly for financial purposes or for like time freedom, but like the number you just like the reason as soon as you start your business, the reason just like changes. It becomes more of looking and finding those people who like you would really want to have change affect change in their own lives, and yeah, one day be able to help them achieve their goals in life that we wouldn't achieve otherwise if we're not doing the business, right? Or we're doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So with that, what can I was just before I let you go, I would just like to ask you for like parting words to those people who are have seen the opportunity but are um, skeptical or having doubts, not even if they're not skeptical about the business, but they're having doubts in themselves if they can really do this.
Okay. For those people who are afraid, I know that that there's a reason in themselves, inside themselves, that they are afraid to do something. It's either they're afraid to fail, that they are afraid to be called a failure, or it's
Mm-hmm.
either they are afraid to succeed. So for those people who are in the inside, in their hearts, in their gut feeling, they
Mm-hmm.
think that they need more. I am not saying this for those people who are already fulfilled in their lives. I am not
Yeah.
saying this for them because I I I I cannot I don't have the power. I don't have the power to tell them because they are already achieved. They are already successful. This
Yeah.
for me,
True.
my words is for those people who have the gut feeling that they are still looking for something. Like me, I am looking for something. I'm looking for a way to help my kids, especially
Mm-hmm.
for myself also, because when we came here, we already lived 15 years of our job. So in order
Mm-hmm.
to accumulate the magic 80 that's in our job, to accumulate that, we need to put up years of service and our age to total to 80. That's when you can retire. I don't want to be retiring from my work in the hospital when I am 65. I don't want
Yeah.
that. So, and also I need time for myself because every day when you're working, you need to rush every time. You need to
Mm-hmm.
wake up in an alarm clock and you have to go to work and rush. And even
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't eaten properly or you haven't have a chat with your kids, you haven't
Mm-hmm.
even kissed them in the morning, you just have to rush and
Rush
go
out the
and
door.
work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just, my dream for this business for me is just to have time one day that I can have all the time to listen to my kids' stories, to attend to their milestones in school,
Yeah.
to have time for myself also. I
Mm-hmm.
know that I have the passion to read, but as of now, I only have this little bit of time. I know in my bag going to work, it's all books
Mm-hmm.
in there, but you know the time for break is just limited. So you can eat a
Yeah.
little bit, you read a little bit. It's not enough for
Mm-hmm.
me. I wanted to have a day that I can read all the books that I wanted to read.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my reason also. And I
Yeah.
just relax and enjoy every moment of every day,
Mm-hmm.
doing the things, not rushing,
Yeah.
just enjoying my time, maybe
Mm-hmm.
sitting on the beach or the sunny beach or watching the sunrise and the sunsets.
Yeah.
That's my wish. So for those people who are scared, who are afraid, if you have this feeling in your heart that you need something, maybe that's your cue. Maybe that's
Mm-hmm.
your sign that you need to do something. You don't need to know how. You just need to start because when you are here, when you are in this journey, you don't need to know, you just have to do it, and one day all your efforts, all your energy that is put up in this business, it will just be rewarded. It will just be the fruits of your effort will just you just bear the fruits of your labor.
Mm-hmm.
For those who are scared, um I have to just encourage you to just check it out. And
Mm-hmm.
we all have time to watch TV, to listen to music, to have all the series in Netflix. Just give it 90 minutes, and then
Mhm.
if you think after watching it, after watching the presentation of how this business is run, after watching that, it's all your decision to start it or not.
Yeah.
And if you are worried, all businesses will have, you need to put up something. You need to put up your time, you need to put up your energy, you need to put up your effort. There's always
Yeah.
sleepless
There's
nights,
always an investment.
especially
Yeah.
when you just started. It's a hard in the beginning. It's really hard
Mhm.
when you set it up. But after you have set it up, you will just put whatever time, however time you can put in this business. As what I have said, it's connected to your cell phone, and it's really easy to run even if you're working in your regular job, or you are shopping, or you are with your kids
Mhm.
appointment. You can just run it anytime. So I am just urging you. I'm not urging those people who are already successful. I am
Yeah.
telling this for people who, like me, moms or dads or students or whoever, that feel like they need to do something. That their hearts are telling them to do something. Do
Yeah.
something. If you are passionate about something, do something, because life is short.
Mhm.
We cannot deny the fact that life is really short. And if you keep on imagining, if you keep on wishing, and if you keep on
Yeah.
dreaming to do something but you haven't done it, it's just a dream. It's just a
Yeah.
wish.
It's
It's
just
just,
a wish.
yeah, you need to start. You need to hop on with your 2 feet and then start it. And maybe life, after all, it's not that hard after all. And they said that when you have done something that you haven't done before, you will get something that you haven't gotten also in return.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid about this business. You don't have to do this. Just to clarify, everybody, this interviews, you don't have to do this if you're scared to face the camera. You don't have to.
Yeah.
This is not
It's not
requirement.
necessary.
This is not requirement. This is just
Mhm.
what we do because we wanted to connect, we wanted to inspire, we wanted to share each other's struggles, each other's journeys in this
Mhm.
business.
Yeah, that is true. And as they say, like, um, a journey to like a great journey always just starts with one small step, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, with that, I hope anybody who'll be stumbling on this short chat of ours will be inspired, and it's not, nobody will, like, in the digital business world, everything is always up to you. It's always up to your decision. Nobody will be running after you. No one will force you to do something that you don't feel like doing. So yeah, we all encourage to visit or attend our workshops. Mel, I haven't memorized your website.
Oh,
If,
it's
yeah,
www.glennmeldelosreyes.com.
yeah. So if you can relate to Mel with Mel's story, you can register for the workshops through her
Or
website or message her. Her page is Glenn and Mel DLR, or
yeah,
did I? Okay,
that's
great.
right.
And then yeah, if you want to register through my website, you can also do that. It's www.charitogabuya.com, or message me through my Facebook page, and yeah, we would love to connect with you. And yeah, that's all for tonight, and we all hope you have a great weekend ahead. Thank you for accepting my invite, Mel. I enjoyed
My
our short
pleasure.
chat tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, next time again. Bye for now.
Bye, everybody.